Hi, I want to teach you Markdown today. Welcome guys. This is a crash course on Markdown. What is Markdown? Markdown is a lightweight markup language used for formatting text. It was designed to be easy to write and easy to read, while also being able to convert cleanly into HTML, which is the language used for web pages. Instead of using complex formatting tools, Markdown relies on simple symbols like hash signs and asterisks to indicate structure, such as headings, bullet points, or emphasis. This makes it ideal for writing documents in plain text that still look good when published online. Where Markdown is used. First, GitHub. Markdown is the standard for writing documentation on GitHub, especially in files like README.md. It's also used in issues, pull requests, and discussions. Second, static site generators. Tools like Hugo and Jekyll use Markdown files as the content source. These tools convert the Markdown into full websites. This is popular for building blogs and documentation sites. Third, note-taking apps. Applications like Obsidian and Notion support Markdown to help users create and organize notes efficiently. Obsidian is fully Markdown-based, while Notion allows similar formatting using a rich text interface. Fourth, documentation tools. Platforms such as MKDocs and Docusaurus use Markdown to generate clean, structured documentation websites. They're especially useful for developer guides and technical writing. Why use Markdown? Markdown is platform independent and works in any text editor. It's human readable even without formatting tools. It integrates well with version control systems like GAT. And it requires no special software or setup. Okay, let's start with basic syntax. Headings. Headings are from H1 to H6, same as you see in HTML if you ever learned. Okay, let me type it down. Now. And let me view it for you guys. And here you see. 1 hash means heading 1, which is largest, and 6 times hash means the smallest text. Each step down in level gives a slightly smaller heading. This helps organize your content clearly, just like sections and subsections in a document. And that's how headings work in Markdown. Now let's cover text formatting in Markdown. To make text bold, wrap it in 2 asterisks. Like this, **bold***. For italic text, use 1 asterisk on each side. So, *italic*. To strike through text, use 2 tildes on both ends. ~, your word, then ~, again. For monospace or inline code, use backticks. Backtick, the text, then backtick again. It's great for commands or code snippets. Quick recap. Double star for bold. Single star for italics. 2 tildes for strike through. And backticks for monospace text. That's it for basic text formatting in Markdown. Now let's look at lists in Markdown. There are 2 types, ordered lists and unordered lists. Let's start with the ordered list. To make one, type a number, followed by a period and a space. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to worry about the exact numbers. Markdown will automatically number them correctly when rendered. Ordered lists are useful for steps, instructions, or anything that follows a sequence. Now, let's look at the unordered list. These use symbols like a dash or an asterisk, followed by a space. Here's how it looks. Hi. This is bullet text. Each dash creates a bullet point. It's perfect for listing items where the order doesn't matter. Take a moment to hover over the preview and see how both list types look when rendered. And that wraps up Markdown lists. Now let's talk about code blocks in Markdown. It's one of my favorite features. When I'm taking notes on programming languages or saving bits of code, code blocks make it really easy to highlight and format everything clearly. They help add color to the syntax, which makes it much easier to understand at a glance. Let's look at a basic example using JavaScript. I type this. Const x equals 4, y equals 5, sum equals x plus y. Log sum. That's plain code, without any language specified. Now let's say I change it to Java. Oops. I meant JavaScript. When I add JS after the backticks, it changes how the code looks. Now Markdown highlights it with JavaScript syntax. The same works with HTML. This gives it HTML formatting and syntax highlighting. That's how it works. Simple, clean, and perfect for code notes. Okay, now let's talk about links in Markdown. There are two types, hyperlinks and image links. First, the hyperlink. It takes you to a different page when clicked. Let's say I write the sentence. Check out my portfolio. Now, I'll wrap the word portfolio inside a link. See? Now it's a clickable link. And when I click it, it takes me to my portfolio site. Now, let's move on to images. Let's grab an image from the web. This picture of a boat will do. I'll copy the image link and wrap it just like a regular hyperlink. See? It still shows as a link. But now, I add an exclamation mark in front. Ta-da! It works! Now the image is displayed instead of just a link. Tables. Of course, another one of my favorites. And here's why. They're easy to make. And they automatically resize based on content. Here's how to create a table in Markdown. You use vertical bars to separate columns, and dashes to create the header row.